El programa con las buenas entrevistas a tus luchadores favoritos. Con la voz de la experiencia, Superboy. Y las vaciladas del Bandido. Ya comienza el programa Hablando de Lucha. Hablando de Lucha.
Buenas tardes, amigos, ¿cómo estamos? Ya estamos de regreso aquí en ARIA.fm.com hablando de lucha. Hoy tengo unas súper invitadas, también con mi compa Superboy, que se anda conectando, se anda robando el internet del vecino porque el de él no lo pagó. Ahorita vamos a iniciar mientras él se conecta, pero más que nada quiero dar la bienvenida. Estamos de regreso una vez más, tuvimos unas vacaciones y como saben que tenemos un evento próximamente, amigos. Uno de nuestros eventos más grandes aquí en la ciudad de Lancaster, que va a ser la zona del peligro. Hoy anunciamos la lucha estelar. Va a ser TJ Perkins, Bandido contra Vito Fretali. Primera vez que llega el Bandido, yo pienso que un evento totalmente de lucha, no nomás americana, pero va a estar muy bueno. La campeona Viva Van contra Alex García. Pero tenemos una lucha muy especial aparte, que vamos a hablar un poquito de esa lucha ahora, que es un triangular entre esas tres damas, Mighty Myra, Aria Blake y HITGIRL. La ganadora de esta lucha se va contra la que gane de Viva Van o Aria Blake el día 23 de julio aquí en Palmdale. Una lucha por el campeonato de mujeres. La que gane esta lucha se va a tener la oportunidad de ser la nueva, de luchar contra la campeona, que va a ser muy bueno este evento, ¿eh? ¿Qué onda, Profeta? ¿Cómo estás? Pero quiero presentarles a mi amiga Aria Blake. Habla inglés. Pon atención, ¿eh? Hey, Aria.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
You live in Spanish.
You thought I only spoke English. Haha. No, my Spanish is not good enough to get through this. But yes, hello.
No, we're telling you, this is one of our biggest events we're having out here in the Antelope Valley. You know, we have the main event, TJ Perkins versus Bandido. Bandido usually wrestles, believe it or not, mainly American feds out here. So this is the first time that he really is actually being a lucha fed out here. And they're facing my champion, Vito Fretali, in a three-way for the title. But also, you will have a three-way match, like we're saying, Mighty Myra and HITGIRL, and the winner will be the number one contender for the women's title. How are you looking forward to that?
I'm very much looking forward to that. It is, my debut here, and I've never wrestled these girls before. I've never, even met them. I guess I could look up, what to expect, but I don't know. It is a triple threat, so I might they can have at it, and I'll just watch, and I'll still pick up the win either way. I'm so much more experienced and better, and just much more deserving to be a champion than them. So I'm not worried.
That's the right attitude, and
right?
We are going to debut and give an exclusive. The winner of this match will face the winner of Viva Van, Alex Garcia, at our event July 23rd in Palmdale. So if you win this match, you will face the champion July 23rd in Palmdale. And what's special about this event, we decided to do for the first time ever in our history, we're going to be an all-women's event. So you guys will be headlining an our first ever all-women's event, which is going to be really cool. Like I've told everyone, I'm really pushing to have a strong women's division. So we're going to see, I want to give you guys your own event. So imagine
awesome.
Facing the champion on our first ever all-women's event and beating the champion of that event. That would be history making for sure.
Beating the crap out of the champ and just taking her belt.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you have a preference between Viva Van or Alex Garcia?
Not really, because unlike the other two girls, I've wrestled these two before. So I kind of know what to expect a little bit more. But I've never really wrestled them with such a title like this on the line. So I don't know. I they're both pretty good competitors. They're well traveled. They've got experience, but I don't know. I think July 23rd is enough time to get myself into the new championship mentality, and I'll make room somewhere in my house to put it up somewhere pretty too.
Now let me ask you this, because you've been in the business for how long now?
8 years.
8 years. How many titles have you held?
I believe 2, but I didn't lose one of them. I lost it due to injury. So I had to relinquish it. That doesn't count. But I was supposed to face Viva for a championship earlier this year, and she got a boo-boo, so it didn't happen. And I might have to take that out on her if I see her in July.
Here's my partner. He's finally logged in. Have you ever met the legendary Superboy?
I don't think I have.
He's a legend here in Los Angeles. Superboy. Say hi to Aria Blake.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I still can't see you guys. I've been having problems with my internet. I guess I was trying to plug in and I pulled too hard and I disconnected everything.
Well, we can see you. We see you very good.
You're
all right. Yeah, I can't see you guys yet. So
okay, but Aria Blake, she's telling us she's ready to beat the crap out of these girls and beat the crap out of the champion, become the new champion. What do you think about that, Superboy?
Well, I think it sounds great, and that's what we want to see. That's what we want to hear. You know, we want always we're looking for talent. We're looking for that special wrestler that, or you know, that's going to come over here and you know show what they have, and that's something that we love. We love to see, and we you know we appraise it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just gave an exclusive, Superboy. The winner of this match, which includes Aria Blake, which is going to be June 26th, Danger Zone. In a 3-way match, it'll be her facing Mighty Myra and Hit Girl. The winner of this match becomes the #1 contender for our women's title. And the match will take place July 23rd in Palmdale at our first ever all-women's event. So it's
that sounds great.
It's a historic event. That's what I was saying, Aria. Imagine if she becomes the new champion at our first ever all-women's event. It'll be a double history in the making.
Oh yeah, well, this is a big incentive. You know, it's always good coming into a new company, and you know, what you want to do is get noticed, and you want to put everything that you have into this company, and you know, who knows, maybe even becoming our next women's champion.
I'm definitely going to become your women's champion. You know, you can imagine it, but I mean, it's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, it sounds great. It sounds great. And
but Superboy, let me ask you, Superboy, because Superboy always flip flops. First of all, June 26th, you have these 3 women. Who would be your favorite of these 3 women? Mighty Myra, Aria Blake, and Hit Girl. Which of these 3 is your favorite?
You know what? This time, Joe, I don't think I'm gonna pick a favorite because I see a lot of talent in all 3 girls, and you know what? You know, everybody's shooting for the same thing. You know, to being the next women's champion, and you know, it's a free for all. So, you know what? In this case, I'm gonna say, you know, the person that's best prepared, and it's bringing their A game, that's the person that's going to win. So, you know what? I'm rooting for all 3 this time. You know, I can't pick and choose. I won't pick and choose because I've been wrong in the past. So, you know, this time I'm just going to reserve my picking. Who do I think is going to win?
Who do you think is going to win?
Well, I'm reserving it. I want to, like I said, whoever comes best prepared, that's the person that's going to win. So you know, they got to bring their A game. They got to bring everything. You know, especially you know, going into a new company, going into a different place. You know, where people don't know you and don't know your skills. You know, that's where you want to prove. That's where you want to shine. And you know, like I said, all three girls have something to prove, and you know, there's a big stipulation, and that's, you know, to become the women's champion. So, like I said, whoever brings their A game to the fullest, that's the person that's going to win. I can't right now. It's kind of even, it's kind of even. Everybody's shooting for the same goal. I think it's going to be a tough decision to choose one only.
What do you think about that answer, Aria Blake?
I don't like it. I think that's a cop out. You're trying to be neutral, trying to be everybody's friend here, making these excuses like, "Well, I've been wrong before." Yeah, you know who the right answer is this time. You know that, and you don't want to hurt these little girls' feelings, and that might be nice of you. But you're being disrespectful to your viewers right now. You're being dishonest, and I don't like it.
Okay. You want me to choose? I'll choose. That's not a problem.
Speaking of little girl, we have Hit Girl that's trying to log in. There she is.
Hi guys.
Are you hearing all this, Hit Girl?
Yeah, I am.
What do you think?
I meant it.
I think she should just wait until we get on the ring, and I'll show her what's up.
You know what? Hit Girl, I'm really impressed. I've seen you from the beginning, and I've seen you where you're at right now, and you have improved so much. You are, not the same Hit Girl I saw maybe 2-3 years ago. If I'm wrong, maybe 2 years ago, and you've come up that ladder very fast. And I've been very impressed with the matches I've seen you. And they haven't been easy opponents. I'll tell you that much. They've been really, really good opponents. And you have managed to be on top. And I see that hunger that you have. I see that you won that one spot with for the women's champion belt. So you know what? You wanted an answer, Aria Blake. Well, there you go. Hit Girl. I think she's gonna take it all the way.
Wow. So we got Superboy rooting for Hit Girl. What do you think about that, Aria Blake?
I don't even have the words. It's ridiculous. It's just because you know her.
No, it's not because I know her.
Yeah,
I've seen the progress. I've seen, what she's gone through, and it hasn't been an easy ride. I'm pretty sure it's the same for you, Aria. That you have also climbed up that ladder.
Now?
That's why you're coming to this company. NTLL does not, book only but the best. So, be the fact that you're coming to this event, that makes you a very, very good contender, a very good wrestler. And you know what? Joe Medina has never gone wrong as far as talent, bringing talent to this company. And I'm, like I said, I know you're bringing your A game. That's why I didn't want to choose. I didn't want to say, I lean towards this side. No. You know what? All three girls are awesome. All three girls are great. You guys are shooting for the same thing. Well, you wanted me to pick. Well, there you go.
Okay,
Hit Girl, not just because I know her. It's just because I've seen where she came from and where she's at right now. And believe me, let me tell you something. If you talk about, not only having the wrestling skills, popularity wise, Hit Girl, you can't go wrong.
Okay, but Superboy, but here's the thing that we got to also look at. The winner, I just announced it, July 23, NTLL's first ever all women event. Okay, first of all, there sound crazy because it's an all women event, but in this all women event, we will have a title match where one of these women will be in that match. But here's the question, Superboy. Before they even get to that match, they got to see who they're going to face.
Exactly.
And we have our champ, Viva Vaughn, and Alex Garcia, which they'll be going at it at Danger Zone. Who's your favorite of these two?
Joe, let me tell you, like I said, any woman coming to this company, NTLL, they've been to the top. They know what it takes to be, in the position they're at right now. What's the number one goal? Number one goal is to, get a shuttle at that NTLL women's title. So dude, it's gonna be awesome, and it's the first that I hear that it's gonna be an all women's event. So that right there. That just makes it more interesting, makes it more better. And I haven't seen an all girls show since a couple of years back with AWS with Bart. So I love it, man. I love it. So bring it on. Let's bring it on. I can't wait.
Hit Girl, if you were to win this match, which of those two would you prefer to face?
Preferably I would want to go against Viva Van because last time I went against her, I don't think it was fair to me that I lost for the championship. So I think I should go against her to see, like, to show her that I've improved, that not only am I going to go 100, but I'm going to go 200% on her. And not, like, I'm going to go all out on her.
Oh, those are strong words. What do you think about that, Eric Blake?
You already got a shot, from my understanding. It sounds like you couldn't get the job done, and you think you deserve another shot. What is this? No. Back of the line.
Well, that's your job on Sunday, June 26th. You got to put her and Mighty Myra at the end of the line. And can it be done?
It will be done.
Aria Blake, that's a challenge right there. You want that spot, you're gonna have to earn it. You have to fight for it, and it's not gonna be an easy task. You heard it from Hit Girl. She's gonna go all out. So, Mighty Myra, she's a tough contender too. So it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a very good, interesting match. So I think it's gonna be the main event match, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait to see this match.
And that is another factor. Mighty Myra, unfortunately, she's traveling today, so she couldn't be on the show. But you do still have that third contender, Mighty Myra, who also was in that match with Hit Girl and also lost. So, she has the same thought in mind as Hit Girl. She wants a second chance. But you have Aria Blake, 8 years experience, has been in big federations, has worked top women wrestlers, coming into NTL, making a name for herself, and does not want to walk out empty-handed, bottom line. So everyone here has something to win and something to lose. But Aria Blake, let me ask you this question. Out of these two, who do you prefer to wrestle?
I think that they're both great contenders. I've wrestled both of them. They both put up an excellent fight, but Viva just keeps collecting belt after belt after belt. And I mean, we're tired of it. She needs to be humbled. So I think I'm just going to, one by one, take them off her hands. And, she'll thank me. She's going to have a little bit of a lighter gear bag, and I'll have new shiny hardware.
So is that the goal? Make her humble?
It could be one of, the goal is to win and, beat her in all of that, but we'll add that to the list. Thank you for the idea.
Now, and let me tell you something, Aria. Just by hearing you talk, you have something that these girls don't have, and that's experience. Just like Joe just said right now, you've been in a couple of companies, so you've been around the block a few times. It's 8 years experience. To maybe three at the most. At each of your contenders. So, that's a really, really, really good sign. And, you have that advantage. I'll give you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing, Hit Girl. What do you think about this? I sense a lot of arrogance coming from Aria Blake, which, in all due respect, she's earned it because, like we said, she's been in top federations. She's been everywhere. Now, Hit Girl, you're making a name for yourself. You have the public behind you, from Oxnard to Lancaster. We've seen how the public has backed you on every show. How do you feel going into the ring with someone like Aria Blake?
I feel like Miss Blake should humble herself. She's not humbling herself enough, and I feel like she thinks she's better than everyone in some type of way, but that will change once I get in the ring with her and Miss Myra.
Wow.
Now, those are big words from a little girl. I don't know, Superboy. It's really a tough one. I can't really give you guys my opinion because I have to be
Yeah,
very.
you gotta give your opinion too, just like I did. But let me tell you one thing. I don't think Ariel Blake is arrogant. I'll tell you that much right now, Bandido. I don't think she's arrogant. She talks for a reason, and she's talking because she could back it up. She has that experience. You said it. She's been in a lot of companies. She's been around, and and I think she talks the talk and she walks the walk. So I'll give you that much, Ariel Blake. You do have that experience, you do have that knowledge, and that's a big plus. That's a big plus in my book.
Thank you.
Wait about this area. You have the fans commentating. From my experience, don't take Hit Girl lightly. And Vic Girl, let's go Hit Girl.
They're dumb.
Remember what I said, Ariel Blake, that not only do you have to compete with somebody that's trying to go up that corporate ladder, but she's very popular. She is one of the most beloved women wrestlers here in Southern California, and so like I said, she has that backing her up. She might not have that much experience as you do, but like I said, she's really up there, and popular wise, but popularity is not going to win that belt. That's all I got to say. Hit Girl, you have a huge commitment ahead of you. So Ariel Blake, you can't take her lightly. She's 8 years. She's like 5 years ahead of you. So and I'll tell you by experience. Going into a ring with an experienced wrestler, it's never easy. It's never easy, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna do her homework. Scout you out and look at videos and stuff. So, like I said, that's something I wouldn't take her lightly. Bottom line.
What do you think about that, Hit Girl?
Well, she really shouldn't, because I've been working my ass off, knowing that this championship, this big opportunity for me is coming up. I'm working harder, and I'm ready for anything.
Now, Hit Girl, you said it before. You were close to getting the job done back in November in Santa Barbara. But I think the little bit lack of experience is what cost you that match. And you're here now going against someone that has a lot of experience, that has been at bigger shows, and being at working bigger shows, working bigger federations means a lot, because it's a whole different ballgame. But how do you feel? Do you feel you're ready for a second chance with someone like Ariel Blake, knowing that you can go in there and fall a little bit short, or do you think that you've tied up all those loose ends?
I feel like I have a good shot at this. The first time I went for the championship, I guess wasn't good enough, but this time, sure I could win. And just because she has more experience than me does not mean she's gonna take that championship away from me.
Well, it's everybody's shot. It's everybody's shot. That experience, like I said, the experience that Ariel Blake has, that you lack. But again, you're a much younger, much faster. You think ahead, but you know what? Sometimes you have to, work hard and smart. So that's my advice to you, Hit Girl, because you better be careful, because Ariel Blake, please do not take her lightly. She has the experience. I've been saying this over and over, and she's gonna be a fan favorite too. That's what I think.
What do you think, Aria?
So I think it's great that she's going to win the popularity contest here. Everyone loves her. But she, like you said, doesn't quite have all that experience yet. She could be a massive superstar someday. But I'm not going to be something that she just steps on her way to the top of a division. Absolutely not. It's not going to happen to me. Maybe Mighty Myra might let that happen, but I'm not going to let that happen. So let it be a lesson for you coming up. I will teach you that just because you lose, like, it's not the end of the world. You know, the crowd's probably still going to like you. I don't think they're going to turn on you just because, you know, you might take a 3 count. So you're still going to be empty-handed, but, like, you might be able to, like, hit the fans' hands if you can, like, your arms work.
So let me tell you this, Ariel Blake. I love your style. You know, I'm a heel. I've always been a heel. One thing, 3 count or submission? What's your preference?
Ooh, I do love a good submission. I do.
There you go.
That's really good. Hey, girl, are we gonna see you pin Ariel Blake or you make her tap out?
I feel like I will. Once I have her on the ground, I will put my foot on top of her and flex and make like count 1, 2, 3, and then done.
Oh, she's going for the 3 count area. What do you think?
Whatever. You're not gonna have. You can. You know what? When you go to bed tonight, you think about that, and you have nice, sweet dreams with your invisible muscles doing your flexes, with your non-championship having body. No.
Aria, do you think the problem now is like anyone could buy like the toy championships and they think they could be champions? You think that's the problem?
Yeah, I think that actually might be a problem. You're right.
Same question for you, hey girl. Do you think that's another problem that people could just buy a championship and think they're champions, and you have someone like Aria believing she could be a champion?
No. I feel like they should work for it, like how I'm working for it, and how I am going to get this championship.
I don't know. I see Ariel Blake kind of like relax over there, Superboy. Like this is just gonna be another day.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's that experience. You know, she's been up and down this road many times. She's not worried. You know, why? You know, her. You know, we have Hit Girl saying that she wants a 3 count. Ariel Blake is gonna go for a submission. You know, and I think that's even, you know, in the wrestling world, you know, tapping out. That's, you know, that's not fun, you know, and it's not, doesn't really look good in your you tapping out. I rather pass out than tap out. You know what I'm saying?
Here we got some people saying shout out to Hit Girl, saludos desde Ciudad Mexico, apoyando Hit Girl. They're saying what's up from Mexico City. And we have this guy saying that he only speaks Spanish, but he would like to interview both of them. Alejandro, ¿qué pregunta les gustaría hacer? Se la trazamos por ti. And Red Spider, he's saying he has to go because the beans are burning.
Yeah, I can smell them already.
But no, you see, and here's the thing. I'm digging the way Ariel Blake's looking at this match. The only thing I'm concerned about, you know, you still have Mighty Myra. Mighty Myra, she's a small, petite girl, but she's powerful. She's mighty, like her name. And hey, girl, you've been in the ring with her. She surprised you. She's pretty good. Now, do I see a little bit of teamwork with you and Mighty Myra against Ariel Blake?
Honestly, I feel like I should me and her team up a little bit in the beginning versus Miss Blake, and then after that I should take her out, and then me and Miss Blake.
Oh. What do you think about that?
Okay. All right. So you're gonna 2-on-1 me. That's not very nice of you. First of all, that's pretty rude. But your name is Hit Girl. I wouldn't expect anything less.
And she does hide behind a mask.
Yeah, I don't even know who you are. You could be like a complete criminal. I don't know. Your name does not do you any favors, this girl.
All right. Here, Blake. Alejandro has a question for you.
Okay.
For both of them. He's asking, why are you both wrestlers? Why are you guys both in wrestling? Is the first question. And the second question is, for you, the girl without the mask, how do you define lucha libre or wrestling in 3 words?
To answer the first question, I am a wrestler because I love wrestling. It is the one job I have always wanted and felt was a calling. And 3 words: exciting, unique, entertainment.
Ok, Alejandro dice que está en la lucha libre porque le encanta y siempre ha sido algo que ha querido hacer. Y las 3 palabras, Superboy.
Las 3 palabras que le encanta es emocionante, divertido. Emocionante y divertido.
Y único.
Aria Blake, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I don't know if it's an advantage or a disadvantage for you. How many lucha libre wrestlers have you wrestled? You know, because it's always a little bit different than American wrestling. So have you ever wrestled lucha libre? Because the rules kind of changed a little bit, and it's a little bit more different. What do you think?
So I have not wrestled any girls from Mexico, but I have wrestled a couple girls in LA who are trained in the lucha style, like from the Inoki Dojo and that kind of area. Plus,
wow.
My fiance, soon to be husband, TJ Perkins, came up in Mexico, so he's taught me a thing or two. I'm not completely foreign.
Let's back up right there. There. Bombshell right there. Her fiance, for people who don't know, her fiance, who is also on the card. Now, this kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. This guy right here, he's going to be in the main event for the heavyweight title versus Bandido and Vito Fratelli. Now, and I'll be honest, I didn't know that was your fiance. Now that you say that, what's that drive to the arena going to be like, Superboy? Both of them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How tense is that going to be? Because, normally you'll have your couple like, yeah, you can do it, honey, it's all you. But Aria Blake's will be thinking about herself too. Like, hey, I got to get this done. So how is that going to affect the match a little bit for both of them, Superboy?
You know what? I don't think it'll affect, because it's 2 different matches. It's 2 different matches, and I guess at the time everybody has their mindset, and they have their agenda. They have what they're going for, what they want, and I don't think a relationship, it's not gonna be, take care of my love. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to be both focused on their match, each in their match. So I don't see it as a problem or something that'll set them back. I don't see it.
Now, Aria, here's my question to you, because like in every relationship, even if a perfect relationship or everything, there's always a little bit of competition there, right? So you don't want to be the one driving home that got the L that day, right?
No, and I won't be. So. But no, if anything, it's like we drive each other to be better. I want the best for him, he wants the best for me. Of course, we're going to be focused on ourselves, and like we're going to want each other to win. But we don't have much to worry about in our matches. Like I think we'll be fine. Now,
Superboy, now knowing who her fiance, soon to be husband, and I hope we get invited to the wedding. But now knowing who he is, and knowing, he's being real successful right now in the J Cup tournament in Japan, having that as your a person she probably trains with, does that change the odds a little bit for you, Superboy?
Yeah, definitely. It changes everything because you have you have a superstar status husband, and I'm pretty sure he is not light on training sessions because I seen it before in couples where they go and train, and it's very tough, so now that gives you the upper hand again, Ariel Blake,
All these
just
upper
because of the fact that
hands.
yeah, you're training with him, and I'm pretty sure, like you said, he's teached you a thing or two, and coming from your fiance, superstar status, wrestler, to be in New Japan, it's a lot. It's nothing, that everybody does. So yeah, congrats on that. And well, yeah, it changes everything in my point of view.
Well, what do you think about that, Hit Girl? Does that change anything for you?
Honestly, it doesn't.
Whatever.
She has her trainer also. She has her personal trainer also. So,
well, she does have a lot of good, not only one but a couple of really really good trainers, and she's learned from the best. And like I said, I've seen her climb that ladder, and she's wrestled a lot of guys, a lot of women, and she does have a lot of good trainers, so that's a big plus also. Just because you've been in certain companies or in certain does not change anything. I could be in a independent company and be as good as somebody that's in New Japan. So that doesn't really change. For Hit Girl, doesn't really change because she does have really good trainers as well as Ariel Blake. So it just it's how you it's whatever you absorb and learn, and then not only that, what you're absorbing and learning, but what you're bringing to the ring. That's where that's where the difference is gonna show, what you're bringing to the ring and how you're gonna bring it. So again, good luck for all three of you.
All right, Hey Girl, anything you have on top of your mind now that you actually got to meet and see a little bit, speak a little bit with Ariel Blake? Any thoughts on Ariel Blake?
Not really, but I have respect for both girls. May the best win. But to be honest, I know that I'm a win.
How about
That's
you,
good.
Ariel?
Confidence. Always good.
Now you, Ariel Blake, now that you've met one of your rivals, Hit Girl, and you got to hear her speak a little bit, any thoughts on her now?
Thoughts on her? Well, for starters, I appreciate that you showed up today because at least you will talk to me. The other girl, nowhere to be found. So you know what? Forget her. I feel like you could be a champion one day, but I am not going to be your stepping stone. Not me. And you know what? You're young and coming up. So how about after this, we'll we can help train you on some stuff and work together, and you're not gonna be me, but you can take notes.
Also, are you saying she could be like your personal assistant?
That would be cute. She could be. I was thinking like a little junior, under my wings, my nice kind wings, and I'll just teach you a thing or two, and you'll be a champion somewhere one day that I'm not going to show up and I don't have to worry about, and that's not my problem.
Hey, what do you think about that, Hey Girl?
Well, I mean, like Superboy said, confidence, is good. But, well, I am going to step over her. She's going to be my stepping stone. And she could, keep that confidence. But, just wait until we get to the ring. And, like I said in the beginning, I'll show you what's up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I guess she's not taking the personal assistant job.
Which she might think about it after she loses, but whatever.
You know, at the end of the day, so Superboy, your final thoughts.
Interesting match. I can't wait for it. Again, there you go. I said it. I didn't want to take a favorite, but now, I think I'm still rooting for Hit Girl. And I'm pretty sure she could get the job done. But again, it's gonna be a tough match. Aria Blake, Mighty Myra, and don't not take them lightly. They have experience. They're really good wrestlers. Unfortunately, I can't see you, Aria Blake. I would really love to see you, but I can't. I still can't see your face. But you know what? Good luck to all three of you. And again, Hit Girl, a little bit of advice: do your homework, do some scouting. Check them both out, and find their weaknesses. Again, for the same for you, Aria Blake. I give you the same advice, and I'm pretty sure that you'll be ready for this day. You could be ready for this 3-way, which is going to be awesome.
I don't know if Aria Blake has weaknesses, Superboy. That's the problem.
You know what?
I don't know if she has any weaknesses. As you can see, Aria Blake, she's really smart. I'm gonna put this out there. Everyone showed up to the meeting today, to the talk. She shows up but keeps the lights low, making you wonder what's really behind that darkness. You know what I mean? She's already started the psychology of the match, and we're still a month away.
Yes, but let me tell you something, Bandido. Don't say she has no weaknesses, but everybody has weaknesses. Everybody. I don't want to know who it is, but everybody has weaknesses. And like I said, that's why you have to do your homework. That's why you got to scout. That's why you got to, what I used to do is I would go to events, check out my opponents, see what they're strong at, and just check them out, and now with the magic of YouTube and internet and all this, dude, all you have to do is just put their name down and you'll have like 1,000 videos of them. So take advantage of that. And again, like I said, Aria Blake has a big advantage. And she's bringing her A game. Hit Girl, I know you're bringing your A game also. And Mighty Myro, I wish she would have, been here today, but see what hurts are, but she's not here. So, like I said, good luck to all three of you.
Well, the other advice I give you, Hit Girl, type in Aria Blake losing. Because you just type in her name and they send you all the good videos first. So you want to see her, if she ever lost in the match, that's the matches you want to see. A little bit of advice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, Superboy?
No.
I think you should, in general, just, you know what? It doesn't make you a lesser person if you lose or win. That just gives you that much more experience. Losing for me, it's always been a greater victory for me, because that's how you learn your mistakes. That's how you learn. That's how you get better. You don't want to be losing all the time. So, you go back to your videos, you say, okay, where did I mess up? Where did it, sometimes being overconfident or being cocky, that's a negative. That what's, if you do that a lot, that'll be like, exposing yourself, and you have bigger chances of losing. If you focus and your feet are always sit straight on the ground, you're confident. That's what you want. That's where you want your mindset to be. You don't want to be cocky or, oh yeah, no, never take an opponent lightly, for as big or as small or big as the opponent is. Never take them lightly, and always bring your A game.
Perfect advice. There's a lot of good videos on Aria Blake on YouTube. So you got to do your homework, Hit Girl. I would definitely do your homework. Ariel
Oh,
Blake.
definitely. I don't know what I'll be doing tonight. I'll be checking out those videos too. Also, Eric Blake, see, you're scouting UNC. What you're bringing to the table.
And before we go, I want to say Hit Girl has a new Instagram. She finally made it to Instagram. What's your Instagram, Hit Girl?
It is let me check it real quick.
Ariel Blake, how can people follow you?
My Instagram is the ARIA Blake. It's just the word "the" in front of my name. And twitter.com/I am Aria Blake.
And you gotta follow her on Twitter. She puts cool stuff up there. I follow her. All the stuff she puts pretty cool. Hit Girl, your Instagram.
Oh yeah, my Hit Girl my Instagram is HitGirl805.
Hit Girl 805. I think it's Hit Girl _805 if I'm not mistaken.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And Aria Blake. Follow them on Instagram and Twitter. You know, they both put good stuff. And you know what? June 26th, Danger Zone. It's going to be a danger zone where these three women collide. Mighty Mario, unfortunately, she was traveling today. They had a bunch of shows out there in Vegas, so it was a busy weekend. Everyone's traveling home. But June 26th, Lancaster, California. This match, I think, is be one of the matches of the night.
Most definitely. I want to say a big shout out to everybody that logged in and gave their comments. Big hello, especially to Yaya Rodriguez, that she's always listening to our shows. And un saludo para Yaya Rodriguez y todos los que están el día de hoy.
Is the first one to buy the tickets. She has her ringside tickets since we announced Danger Zone. So a big shout out to her. She's always supporting us. She's always a true fan. And she's the one that's going to really be out there in the front row, and she's going to enjoy this match. She loves
most definitely wrestling,
and she's always telling me that she wants to see good women wrestling. So, that's I follow what the fans want to see, and I go out there and I scout and I try to bring the best in. And honestly, right now we have a good up and comer Hit Girl, and we have Aria Blake, which has been to the show. A lot of people right now in the indie circuits, one of the biggest guys out there, which is one of my favorites, MJF, and he learned everything he knows from Ariel Blake.
Exactly.
So if you don't know who MJF is, and you don't know anything about wrestling, that guy's is up there. And honestly, Ariel Blake worked with him, and she's worked with great talent. So this match, honestly, it's going to be a test for Hit Girl and for Mighty Myra, because you do have a person with a lot of experience. But you know what? If I didn't feel you guys were good enough for this match, you wouldn't be booked. And I think Hit Girl could give us a surprise of the night, as could Mighty Myra. But you just never know. Aria Blake could be like, you know what? She's not gonna be the stepping stone. And here we go. Yeah. She, like I said, she's one of our top fans, and we appreciate her very much. And I always take in consideration her comments. She says, I think Hit Girl improved so much. She's awesome. There you go.
That's what I've been saying.
And the thing is, a lot of people haven't had the opportunity to see Aria Blake. I have seen her. I have followed her. I've done my homework. And honestly, I think everyone's going to be in for a big surprise when they see her in the ring. And I really, really, really know that this is going to be one of the top matches of the night. And, this card is stacked. This is probably one of my biggest cards. The only ones missing is the Superboys, because I cannot find rivals for them. There is no rivals for the Superboys. So that's the issue, that they're not in this card, but it's okay. I need them to take a break because we got big surprises coming up, and they got big rivals in the works. But other than that, this card is super stacked. Superboy, you seen the card, and we're going
it's definitely all main events. This is not any surprise to me, because you've been bringing the best cards. Using a lot of people from but from back east, from Arizona, from all over the place. And this is something that I like, giving these these guys that opportunity to shine, not only to shine, but to come over here and wrestle against our local wrestlers over here in Southern California. And, and each event keeps getting better and better and better. But, before I go on, I really want your opinion, Bandido. You put me on the spot. You really put me on the spot today. So I want to know who's your favorite and who you're rooting for for this three-way.
My favorite, and honestly, I think it's gonna win, and no, hands down, I know it's gonna win. The fans. That's who's gonna win. The fans are gonna win. They're gonna enjoy this match, and they're gonna back these girls up. The fans are going to be the winners. And all I can tell you, Aria Blake, Hit Girl, bring merchandise. The fans are going to want to buy your merchandise. You saw that last time, Hit Girl. The fans in Lancaster are true fans. They support the talent. And every match that was a kick-ass match, they supported all the talent. And,
everybody that brought merchandise that day, I think they almost sold. If they didn't sell everything, they almost sold everything. Bandido, Hammerstone, he was awesome. I never seen him, and he really blew, my mind. And he sold a lot of merch. Everybody wanted to take pictures with him. Like I said, every wrestler that came that day, if they didn't sell everything, they were, almost selling everything.
Well, and you see, that's the thing, and that's the thing I tell everyone. Because everyone tells me, hey, your ticket, why is your ticket pricing so low? It's not that it's low. I keep it economical because I want the fans to be able to enjoy. If you charge your fan $100 to get into for a show, and he has a family of 4, that's $400. And they go buy no merchandise, they go buy no drinks, they go, that's a week's pay right there, almost, right?
Exactly,
and,
right.
And I keep it to a reasonable price where everyone makes money and people have the opportunity to buy merchandise, because that's what we want. We want the fans to go home happy. We want the fans to take a shirt of Hey Girl. One of the biggest fans out there is this lady, Rosie Vasquez, I believe is her name. She goes to almost every show, and she sports the Hit Girl t-shirt. She has it on her Facebook profile. And, that's the thing that I like to see personally. As a promoter, I like to see when the fans support the talent. And, like I said, bring your merchandise, because the fans are going to love to take home a souvenir of the favorite wrestler. And I believe Aria Blake will become one of the fan favorites out here in Lancaster and for NTL, because we have big news, Superboy, that we're not going to let out. Today, we gave that exclusive. July 23, first ever all women's NTL event will be in Palmdale, and there will be limited seating. So there will be limited seating and standing room. So that event is going to be really good. And one of these two women will be main eventing that event, or one of the three will be main eventing that event. So this is going to be a history-making match to start at Danger Zone and will end at the all-women event.
And that's what I keep saying. NTL brings the best, and it's all around a win-win situation. As soon as you walk in the door, as soon as you pay a ticket, that low cost of a ticket, you have the money to spend on a beer, on some soda, some nachos, whatever, on merchandise. And I've always said it. One way of supporting your local wrestlers or whoever flies in or it's at the show is by buying their merchandise. And I always strongly suggest to all the people out there, buy their merch. That's another way of supporting wrestlers, because believe me, sometimes it's very hard to make ends meet in this business, and by selling the merch, it's a great help. It's a great help because boots are not cheap. Gear is not cheap, believe me. I'll say it again. Una forma de apoyar a sus luchadores es comprando su mercancía. Así es que, por favor, el día que vayan, la NTLL ofrece esas oportunidades de un bajo costo en la entrada y para que tengan y comprar esa playera, esa máscara, esa calcamonía, esa foto de su luchador favorito. Who doesn't want to go to a show and take a picture with Aria Blake or with Hit Girl or Bandido or TJ Perkins. You know, it's gonna be a great card. It's gonna be awesome. So you know what? NTLL makes it happen. And dude, you know, the only thing that I wish that you were down here in LA, Bandido. But other than that, you know, hey, each show keeps getting better and better and better, and I'm glad you're in Lancaster. It keeps us away from all the BS over here in LA. But
I've had and you're gonna hate me a little bit more because we are moving the show around. You know, that's another surprise we have in the future, but it's not getting any closer to you, Superboy. But Aaron Blake, merchandise. Where can people see some of your merchandise if they want to buy something before the show so they can show up to the show with it? Let us know.
You can send me a direct message on Instagram, the Aria Blake, or go to prowrestlingtees.com/Aria Blake.
All right, Hit Girl. If someone wants to buy some merchandise before the show so they can show up with your T-shirt or something from Hit Girl, where can they get?
They could message me on hitgirl_805.
Perfect. Aaron Blake, some final words for the fans for June 26th.
I'm the best, and I'm your future champion. Follow me now, buy my merch, and I will have so many 8x10s this next month. So, clean me out, buy them all, support your future champ.
Awesome.
Hey, girl, final words for the fans.
Thank you all. Thank you for the people that are supporting me, that are going to be supporting me, and I can't wait for this match. You know, I can't wait to beat Miss Blake, and I'll see you guys there.
Awesome, Hit Girl. All right. Can we see the card again, Bandido, before we go?
There's the whole card right there. You know, we'll start off with the main event. We have TJ Perkins, Bandido versus Vito Fratelli for the title. We have a Legends match. We'll bring this up in a couple weeks. Misterioso versus Acel Dorado for our first ever Legends Cup. We have Viva Von, our champ, versus Alex Garcia. We have a 4-way for the AV title, which is going to be a good match also, dude. Ty Ray's back. You know, the Samoan assassin. But one match that we can't sleep on also, Los Tóxicos for the tag titles versus Sin Límites. You know,
that's going to be an awesome match too.
But more than anything, my favorite match is this one right here.
One more thing before we go. So this is the best number to reach you if we want to get tickets in advance.
661-860-3004, or just go on our website, ntluchalibre.com, and that sends you straight to the link for the tickets. Get your tickets in advance, my friends, because they do sell out. Ringside sells out. Superboy, you know everyone bullshits about that, but you've seen the show, Superboy. They do sell out.
Exactly.
And this one will sell out. Ariel Blake, thank you for your time. Appreciate you. And we will see you June 26th. Hit Girl, like always, it's been a pleasure. Wish you both the best of luck, honestly. And like I said, the fans will come on winning on top this night. This will be a great match. This will be a great event. And, you know, come on. The winner will be in the main event for our first ever all-women's event. That right there is an incentive in itself, not just for the title, but just being in that main event for that event, you know. And I see any of these two girls could be in there, you know. It's all up in the air. We'll find out June 26th.
Bandido, thank you very much, and I want to thank deeply Ariel Blake for being in the show, and it's been an honor, even though I can still see you. But yeah, it's very humbling. Thank you for meeting you, and Hit Girl, like always, you're awesome, and just keep your head up high and échale ganas.
All right, thank you.
There you go. See you guys June 26th.